the understanding and passion for mathematics among young learners. This is the Equationators, your equation fanatical educators. Greetings, students! This video will focus on graded alternative logarithmic mathematics, Quarter 3, Module 4, providing theorems related to chords, arcs, central, angles, and inscribed angles. With Equationators done, you will be guided to make sense of the world that made up of numbers, lines, and variables.
Congruent circles are circles with congruent radii. Congruent arcs are arcs of the same circle or of congruent circles with equal measure.
Theorem number 1. In a circle or incongruent circle, two minor arcs are congruent if and only if their corresponding central angles are congruent. In a circle with congruent circles, two minor arcs are congruent if and only if their corresponding central angles are congruent.
Naging kontrobersyal ang ibo Equationators dahil sa bayaran ng firma. Itinanggihan ng Kamara na may kinalaman sa Richard.
If this will not happen, I think ongoing pa rin naman yung people sinusukitin. It's just to spend.
Theorem number 2. In a circle or incongruent circles, two minor arcs are congruent if and only if their corresponding chords are congruent. In a circle or incongruent circle, two minor arcs are congruent if and only if their corresponding chords are congruent. Theorem number 3. In a circle, a diameter bisects a chords and the arc with the same endpoints if and only if it is a perpendicular to the chord. In theorem number 2, in a circle, a congruent circles, two minor diameter bisects a chord and arcs are congruent if and an arc with the same endpoints if and only if it is a perpendicular to the chord. Lesson number 2. Theorems related to arcs, chords, and inscribed angles. An inscribed angle is an angle whose vertex is on the circle and whose sides contain the chords of the circle. The arc that lies in the interior of an inscribed angle and has endpoints on the angle is called the intercepted arc of the angle. An inscribed angle may contain the center of the circle in its interior, may have the center of the circle on one its sides, or the center of the circle may be at the interior of the circle. Theorems on inscribed angles. Theorem number 1. If an angle is inscribed in a circle, then the measure of the angle is equal to 1/2 the measure of its intercepted arc. In the figure, angle ACT is an inscribed angle and the arc AT is its intercepted arc. If the measure of arc AT is equal to 120 degrees, then the measure of angle ACT is equal to 60 degrees. Theorem number 2. If two inscribed angles of a circle or of congruent circles intercept congruent arcs or the same arcs, then the angles are congruent.
In figure 1, the angle PIO and angle PLO intercept the arc PO. Since the angle PIO and the angle PLO intercept the same arc, then the angle PIO is equal to the angle PLO.
Theorem number 3. If an inscribed angle of a circle intercepts a semicircle, then the angle is a right angle.
Based on the figure shown in the screen, in circle O, the angle NTE intercepts the arc NSE. So, if the arc NSE is a semicircle, then surely the angle NTE is a right angle.
And that wraps up today's lesson. Proving theorems related to chords, arcs, central angles, and inscribed angles. This has been your Equationators class, saying that one must love mathematics. This is your equations enthusiastic educators, aspiring to inspire a love of numbers, problem solving, and the hearts of the next generation. God bless!